Okay, so what you're saying about R. Kelly, let's get into that now then, before we move on to some other dark shit. R. Kelly, what? Made a song on Chris Brown shit?
Chris Brown's Residuals.
Yeah, play it on your mic. He did it from jail too. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tory. Shout out to fucking Tory. I wonder if R. Kelly heard Tory. He was touched with. I'm sure R. Kelly was touched by Tory Lanez album.
Pause.
No pause. This man had the backups and everything. Oh God.
Our voice is still there.
It would never die.
Bro, you guys are acting like the man did coke, bro. Like, man was playing with the young girl them or chopping up the people.
Nah, you guys
them.
gotta see the picture that's with this shit. I'm crying.
Okay.
Man said I want my fucking money.
Okay, cut it.
Yo, he's funny.
He's trying to swing his dick around. We're not trying to hear that
Nah,
shit.
the picture's funny.
My nigga, your victims are getting your money now. So.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
He should cut a next track and pay them people. Pay them fucking people.
Well, I don't know why people keep saying like the voice would go like that. The king of R&B. Like he's
I find it interesting that everyone's doing a prison tape or like prison music.
They
why
realize that we can do this.
Why wouldn't you? I think no. You know what the problem was? I think the problem was a lot of these people were signed to contracts in different situations where they didn't know what they would be able to do. Right? Tory's put everybody in a different position. This is why they locked that nigga away. Tory is bad for the labels. The major labels. Yes. He's bad.
Yeah. In terms of his independent
his mind frame. Like look at the type of album Tory was able to make in jail with I'm pretty sure like his money wasn't as big as R. Kelly's or somebody. So like to be able to do that with less, other people are like, oh, okay, well, I probably have more and I can do this. So I'm thinking now like it's a situation where we're going to see a lot more of that going on because it's like, fuck, we can do that on a Tory Lanez level, then why not? And make money out of it. Like, shit, like YouTube now that there's different DSPs or whatever, DistroKid. Like it's easier now than it was back in the day where you really needed the label. You don't need the label.
And you know what? Let's double back on that. You really didn't need the label. Remember when like Master P and Cash Money was making mad money independently? What happened? The labels gave them more money.
Yeah.
So the independent route was always the route to go. It's just that
it's
the
harder.
Majors always gave you the money to say, hey, you guys can be bigger. Sign to us.
It's also harder too. A lot of people don't want to put in that groundwork that Master P and them guys are doing. They don't want to go sell CDs. They don't want to go around and drive around to places and do everything the groundwork themselves, right? That's why with the label, it just makes everything easier. Okay, just let that person go work and I just make the music.
But the extent now that you can do with the technology that we have today as an independent artist is just so much more like reliable and sustainable and actually achievable.
But
like
the artists are more lazier now though. Because now
they're not lazier because look, we have outliers like Tory Lanez. We have outliers like Vybz Kartel that will have a dream and they didn't stop. 13 years that man been doing this shit, what Tory Lanez has done.
Shine somewhat did it. C-Murder kind of did it too.
Yes, these guys kind of did it, but not to that level of Vybz Kartel and Tory Lanez.
Of course not, because the technology wasn't at that level. So that's what I'm saying. Like now, there should have been more. I think that Tory Lanez and Vybz Kartel are good people to look at, but then how many other people are doing that? So I feel like people are more lazier because everything is just easier to do. So like we talk about it all the time. Toronto artists are lazy as fuck. They don't want to get the information to do certain things to bust. It's literally, okay, I'm putting out my music, bloggers are not reposting me, and that's it. There's no promo, there's no marketing. Just like you said, like it's easier. They should be tapping in with people, tapping in with anybody in the world. You're in your phone all day, but they won't do that. So I just feel like the easier that technology has made things has made people lazier.
You think it's a lazy thing or a scared thing? Because I think
Both.
half the time an artist is afraid to message someone and be like, hey, I got some good music I would like you to hear. Can you give me your feedback? I think people are afraid to do that.
People are afraid to get out their comfort zone. They're
fucking
cool
problem.
they're cool with whatever. They get comfortable with whatever situation they're in. So to get out of your comfort zone and do something that's deemed like weird, different, not that's in your realm of what you do, nobody's gonna want to do it at first. It's always gonna be hard. It was hard for me to go ask people for interviews. It was hard for me to go tell somebody I'm gonna pay for an interview. I interviewed Pooh Shiesty for free. Why the fuck would I pay for anybody? That was but then when I started listening to certain people and Joe Budden saying, well, he pays for Dr. Umar and this and that and the third interview, I was like, fuck, maybe that mentality needs to change.
Did that change because somebody that you respect said that, hey, this is the way to go? That's what changed your mind? And be honest. Okay.
Yes, it definitely helped sway the narrative for me, because it was just like, if somebody at Joe Budden's level is still paying for interviews, then why the fuck am I not paying for interviews?
That's facts.
So
No, you're okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope. Listen, shout out to I don't know if I should. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. Fuck it.
music
Shout out to R.
wise,
Kelly. Music wise, yeah. Music.